Hi everyone, it's Kaylee. I just wanted to say hey, and I apologize for my long hiatus. Sometimes you need to put yourself first. You always need to put your needs first when it comes to mental health and other issues, obviously, addiction and abuse and all that. So today is part 2 of Insomnia. So I'm wearing my Victoria's Secret hooded robe for the event. So, a lot of people, 3 million people a year, suffer from insomnia, not being able to sleep for extended periods of time, days, weeks. Your body at some point does shut down to a certain degree. It's like if you were taking methamphetamines or cocaine, eventually you're gonna run out of the power to keep going. Your body's going to need to shut down. Now, most people suffer from insomnia are just like me and you and all of us. There's nothing different that they do in their diet or their exercise of course it varies, but it's not like they're doing something so wrong that you go, oh, well, that's why you can't sleep. So there's a lot of different cures. There's a lot of I don't want to say cures, but there's a lot of things you can do to really help yourself. So I have my trusty box of goodies. So here's some helpful hints, here's some helpful facts, some helpful and useful tools, items you can use, and just how to help you kind of relax. So the first thing is aromatherapy. I am a firm believer that aromatherapy works. I'm kind of getting into the oils thing myself, but for right now I don't trust my own mixing of that. But I do have these, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so I do have the stress relief spray, so you just it's like a little mist, and I put that all over our pillows, as well as our just blanket, like that would be up by your face. Also, there is stress relief lotion. I'm so glad that it's not in a glass bottle. That was just terrifying me. I actually have one in a glass bottle, and this is also eucalyptus body wash for stress relief, but you could take a bath with it as well, which I find to be super, super helpful. Okay. Moving on, regarding aromatherapy, here are some of the other things I use. Yes, they are, this is the sleep, detoxify. So that is actually probably my favorite, I have to say. That one is in a glass bottle. Also, as you can see, I have relaxed so much that it's almost gone. But this smell, I light it right by my bed when I'm in the room. Before bed, I try to light it up. Okay. Also, there are multiple sleep aromatherapies. I have got here nighttime tea, highly recommended. Smells fantastic. This is also lavender vanilla, kind of generic. Everything is going to be lavender, when you're talking about sleep, that and chamomile. And here's lavender chamomile. And then black chamomile, which is again like this, just a little different. So I'll use those in different ways. Oh, and this is also a lavender vanilla room spray. I don't know if you can, these are all, the items I just showed you are from Bath & Body Works. So, these are all things you can get and use. I missed it, like one or two of those kind of mists around our bedroom at night before I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I say I because David is more of a night owl than I am. Well, I'm actually pretty much always up, but I'm trying to like calm down. I did this whole cute setup. You're not going to be able to see it. I'm sorry, it just looks like a sheet. But this is my Pusheen, my little mermaid Pusheen. She lays on my bed when I make it. Oh, by the way, little fact there, people who make their bed every day are significantly happier than those who don't make the bed. If I could give you a tip, it would be to make your bed. And all we do, really, David gets up and he pulls his side up, just pulls the blanket, and he puts the pillow on top of it, and then puts the little, decorative pillow on that, and he's done. I do my side, and then I fix it because I need it to be a little more in order. And when I remember, sometimes the Pusheen goes on the bed. Okay, so talking about aromatherapy and things, a lot of things that help are warm, soft, like smells and tones. And I have this, it's the Aveeno Soothing Bath Treatment. I actually broke out in a rash, what was it, month and a half ago, and it was so bad. So we got these, and I was worried because my mom had shingles and my grandma had shingles. I've had chicken pox twice, but so these are really helpful as well. I have my little, can you see that? Birthday cupcake. It's got dust on it. Can you tell how badly I do not want to use it? But it's a bath bomb, and you just throw the whole thing in there, I think. Or maybe you do have to remove the paper. I don't know. I've used one of their other cupcakes, and I love it. They're adorable. Okay. Oh, hey, look it. More sleep stuff. So this is the lavender vanilla. Again, this is kind of along with the stress relief. These are both body gel or body washes, as well as usable at bath time. So sometimes it's good, just get you in the bath. It's hard for me to get in the bath here, I gotta say, just because our tub is so high up and I just don't like the setup, and so it causes me to not use the bath as much as I normally would. Okay, here's another thing. This is Epsom salt, but it's, guess what, lavender, if you can believe it. Can you guess what scent is coming up next? Lavender makeup wipes. I kid you not. For the calming effect. I thought that was so great. David actually got me that. I asked him to get makeup removers. Don't worry, it's just another one of my scents. And he came home with those. He was like, well, I thought that may help. So these are more bath bombs. I also do have some oils here, but again, I'm not a master at oils, so I really don't want to speak too much on it because I just don't have information that I've verified that I feel confident sharing. If I knew more about it, I would, but David got me a diffuser and we use it nightly. This one's really cool. It has like a light that goes on, changes different colors. And then you have two different settings, so it'll diffuse in little spurts, or it'll just diffuse constantly. So it's the business. I love it. Okay, let's talk about tea. Okay, and I don't think I have all my teas. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to get my Nunite tea. And this is Nighty Night by Traditional Medicinals, I think is how you say it. There are some ingredients that are going to really help you in your journey of trying to help fix your insomnia. one of the things, or a few of the things in here are paramount to helping you achieve sleep. Okay, so catnip. I know, don't go eating your cat's catnip. That's not what it's for. But you have that. You have the chamomile flower, of course. Catnip herb, hop. Now, hops, like in beer, do not drink beer and expect to get anything other than drunk. And if you pass out drunk, it's not a real sleep. Your body doesn't go into REM, and you might think you woke up fine, but you woke up like you half slept during the night. It's really strange. Okay, there's also lemongrass in here, which is one of the oils that I use in my diffuser. This one, so that's the Nighty Night. I really, really, really recommend it. This is the Yogi bedtime tea. I also really, really recommend this. It's got some great things on it. Again, it's got lavender. It's got rose hips, which is super important. It's also got cinnamon bark, cardamom palm, but I'm looking for, there it is, valerian root. And valerian root, I take it in capsules. It is the most disgusting smell on the planet. It smells like a rotting, dirty foot, and yet, but it really helps, guys. But this tea has it. I have a real high tolerance to medication, so if someone could take one aspirin and they feel better, it's gonna take me about 6. Like, I don't know. Okay, so then I have also my Tulsi sleep. So this is probably my favorite as far as flavor goes. There's not really, again, this one actually doesn't have a lot of the things that you want, like hops, catnip. Oh, don't worry about that black line, it's just eyeliner. This has ashwagandha root. Tastes amazing. It's amazing. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Okay, and last but not least, this is kind of a personal one for me, because I do take psychiatric medicines, so they do have a tendency to dry your mouth out at night, which causes me to not be able to sleep because your mouth is so dry, so you're constantly thirsty. So for anyone that uses medication, you might not have insomnia, but you might have a dry mouth, and I recommend Biotine. You can see that. I use their toothpaste, their mouthwash, and I have a gel like for your mouth, so you can, if your mouth is feeling dry, you can kind of like put it on your finger and then move it around your mouth like with your tongue and stuff, and that kind of helps. Also, a couple things, guys. I hate to tell you, you're gonna have to get off your electronics. About an hour before you go to bed. Anything with a blue light, it's not good for your sleep. It's not good for you. Even our clock in our bedroom is orange because the blue light does something to you, the blue light in computers and all that set you kind of off, that like turn your brain into a different thing. So you gotta get off your electronics, or at the very, very least, turn on the blue light filter. So it kind of creates a red color on your phone, or I have it on my tablet. Mine's like an old POS tablet. It's like the Amazon Fire from like 3 years ago or something. It's not fancy. Although David did just buy me a new cover for it because mine fell apart because, again, old. Also, create a bedtime routine and do not veer off of that. It's highly important that you brush your teeth and do what, obviously brush your teeth. I'm not your dentist. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if you're going to brush your teeth, it is recommended to do it half an hour to an hour before bedtime. I don't know why. I've just seen it in multiple places in my research. There's something about it that helps shut you down or whatever. The kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's rooted into us as kids, right? To brush our teeth before we go to bed. So there's that. There's the electronics. I also have a problem where my fingers and my feet will get really cold. And I'm talking like so cold, like Siberia cold. And for no reasons. And it's probably my use of drugs and, messing with my veins and whatnot. But, I keep warm socks around me, and I also have a heating pad. So because my feet will get so cold, and I'll feel like they're falling off, and I can't sleep. So I keep a heating pad by my bed, so I can just plug it in if I need it. I feel like there's something else I'm like, it's like so important to tell you. Yeah, candles, diffusers. Oh, they have emergencies now. I'm sure everyone knows melatonin helps with sleep. And I think it's in some tea. There are 2 herbs I'm going to caution you away from. One is kava kava, 2 is kratom, both of which are herbs from different countries. Kava like rips my stomach apart, and kratom can really make you go crazy and really kind of get you this like weird high thing. I had a gastric bypass, so like kava I can't even take because it like rips through my stomach. Like it creates so much pain in my body. Okay, so, and I'll get ready, but my boyfriend will give me the emergencies. That's part of our nightly routine. It's like emergencies, the powder you put water in it, you drink it, and it's almost like you're doing a shot of vitamins. It's like that for sleep. We do that. Also, I'm not even kidding. Put on Chillin' with Bob Ross as he paints happy little trees. He's just nice and slow and just talks about those trees and about the little bird. And that's a happy little bird. If you know who I'm talking about, you will laugh at that, hopefully. Or I'll just look crazier than usual. But he's actually really great. Bob will get you through a hard night. Also, if you can't sleep, do not lay in your bed and do nothing. Do not lay there because your partner's in bed next to you sleeping, and just lay there and think and get in your head. Leave the room, shut the door. For me, I can't always shut the door because of the cats, but I leave it cracked a little bit and turn on the one light out here, and I just read, or I try not to use my tablet. I really, really try, and my phone. And just kind of read and get my mind off of things. Also, if you need someone to talk to at night, if you're having night terrors or anything, always, always, always consult a medical professional. There are medications that are good for sleep and that will put you to sleep. I currently take some myself, and yet my body still sometimes can overcome their effectiveness, so I have to be really cautious about that. Don't play video games an hour before you go to sleep. Get off your phone. Start making kind of a nightly routine and stick to your routine. Your body will learn your routine and learn to slowly shut you down so that you can get a great night's sleep. So, that's what it's all about, guys. So, I hope my video was as informative and helpful as I hoped it would be. This is also hopefully going to be the first video that we edit, David and I, but I don't know because I think I might have messed up how I filmed this. So maybe bloopers, I don't know. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for your patience and your time. It's what, 22 minutes and 3 seconds long in this video. You are tired, you are bored, and you don't want to watch this anymore. So I'm going to sign off. This is Kale saying goodbye and have a good night.